Hello and welcome back to Starfield. In this stream, I'm gonna infiltrate the Crimson Fleet. I'm finally gonna start infiltrating them. Ryujin.
Yeah? I can't help myself.
For now. So, what I've been doing off
Need some
screen,
work
I'll
done?
show ya.
I'm sure you can find something.
Okay, so I sold that ship here. That ship here. That ship here. I sold this ship, which I kinda like it. I want another Spacer Coyote. I also sold a Spacer Scarab 2 here. It's an A-class with only ballistic weapons. But this has both lasers and ballistics. And also missiles. Look at that.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, how about it?
That's a reactor. Oh yeah. Look at that. Now what? Let's make it black. Nah.
Hello.
Time to push some cheese. Apogee kick
United Colonies
complete.
Space.
Orbit steady.
Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please.
I'm not going to New Atlantis. Look at it, jump to Sagan.
Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
Sagan 1. Sagan system.
Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
Always looking for the next target.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Docking complete.
Alright, I'm boarding.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face. You said the take was 10K. But it was 30. Big difference on 40% of... versus 30. You wanted 4K, you got 4K.
Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something?
No, I had my own affairs to deal with. Constellation.
I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together.
I bet it pisses off the... I bet it really pisses the UC off that you're stationed here.
You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, You still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way. Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss. On the right, you've got Bradley from the Trade Authority. I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's going to get infected.
That's amusing. I don't think I've heard that one before. Oh wait, yes I have. You might as well dispense with all the stupid jokes. I've been hearing them for years. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
Delgado sounds like a smart man.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Eugen would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Actually, I wanna...
You're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
Time to make those credits.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core.
Sounds like we'll be doing a lot of business together.
If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level.
Okay. Actually, I'm curious. And Starship design. I need to get down to this. You know what? Hold on. Scanning botany. I'm curious. You know what? Why not persuasion? I kind of want to do this. Get more damage on my ballistic weapon. Piloting. 23 out of 30. Hold on, can I?
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining.
Oh.
Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Neff.
I might do some of these. More specifically, mostly the smuggling missions.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet.
I won't disappoint.
You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Got it, boss.
Boss? Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
You should tell me about Crix's legacy.
Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first... And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Won't the fleet just become a larger target?
You forget the UC is still licking its wounds from the colony wars. They don't have the capability to mount a full-scale assault. And if they were foolish enough to attack, we would have the manpower to push those pendejos right back to Jemison. If we have Crix's legacy.
We'll be unstoppable.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
If you got any spare creds or just need to unload some junk, head to the depot. Need something?
If you need credits, hit up the mission.
So, looks like, once again, I'm Jack. Like Neva said, you need ship parts? It may not be wider, but I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands. We got the best... No. You buy... I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad.
I'm always looking for
anything that keeps the UC and free. Just let me know when you want it. No, but...
Oh, I want to see what
I've
tips
got
you have.
plenty.
Oh ho ho! Alright, Spectre, Phantom, Haunt, Ghost 2. Haunt. Spectre's a beak sass, but I don't like this one. on
If you
the
want
road
to stay under the
here.
radar, I've got just the thing.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN. Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this
Too many
is
missions.
the Rat
Not
Talk.
enough time.
My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals
So
in the
there
solar
I am.
system.
You see security
His
on my
ruthlessness
tail,
and
and
desire
my
for
grav
wealth has
drive
landed
just
him
chokes.
squarely at
You know
the
what I
top of the
find back
wanted
there?
list for
The fattest
every
leech I've
major
ever
law
seen.
enforcement
Worm
agency
nearly
in
got
the
me
galaxy.
dusted.
I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents. Just a homeless punk kid robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh, dozens of times. I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218.
5 credits this time?
Oh, yeah.
They're shorting us
The
on these
Galbank
ones.
archives. Very good, Gail. See, you've done your research.
So wait. Say that again. You think... So wait. Say that again. You think I...
Stop playing games. We both know
Yeah?
your real name is Leonel Soto, and you know why I'm here.
Who are you? Fleet? Ecliptic? An independent?
I've spent 2 long years, and let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Crix need until he's satisfied?
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid question. How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education, and your sheltered upbringing, and your cushy media job? Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero. The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word.
Trade authorities, tell that to them.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Dev probably thinks we're a bunch of mindless marauders. We here in Ops beg to differ.
Were my instructions unclear? What do you want?
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so
discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
I know SysDef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing.
Always listen to Delgado.
Nothing in this.
So tell us about Jasper Crick's version of the Crimson Scar.
All I can tell you is that under my guidance, the Crimson Scar became more influential than every other syndicate combined. Here I was, 22 years old, and I had power, people that followed my orders, and an endless stream of credits. Gale, I have to tell you, I was having the time of my life.
So you'd consider extortion, robbery, burglary, kidnapping, assault, and murder to be positive life influences?
No. I'd consider them as just means to an end. Those so-called crimes were merely stepping stones until I had enough wealth to buy the Crimson Scar a few spacecraft.
Yes, let's talk about that. It appears you weren't satisfied with terrorizing New Atlantis alone.
Oh, I've never stopped reaching, Gale. The amount of money we were making in New Atlantis was decent, but the really big scores were in space and the cargo ships. We're talking millions of credits, maybe more. Who the hell could count it all?
Most people assume this is when the UC decided to actively set up a task force to pursue the Crimson Scar.
That's correct. Those idiots in charge of the United Colonies were clearly embarrassed that they had allowed the Crimson Scar to make the jump into space. They sent ships after us. Lots of ships.
Alrighty.
I almost think that they enjoy starting wars.
Perhaps this was the first time you had finally reached too far.
You could say that. I count my time running the Crimson Scar as a learning experience. I wouldn't say I reached too far. I'd say I reached too fast. Didn't
Trade
cover.
Authority takes anything and everything. What'll it be for? The fleet's gotten impressive. They even managed a legitimate business on the key is like... Not everyone thinks so. There are a few, regardless. I hope you're not long. Always looking for...
Wait, when did I steal that?
Your credits are always good at the Trade Authority.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Don't even try to rip me off. I know value when I see it.
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
Is Mina seeing anyone right
sorting it. Need a drink? Bog into Las Nova will be more than happy to take your
If I had a Berian crest,
talk about something else.
I'd run my own city.
How did the Crimson Scar become
We haven't decided.
After I busted out of the lock, I decided to take things to the next level. I had the key.
Every time we go out and do a job, it's you.
Ex-cons at my side. But I needed more.
Got
So I
mixed
sent out a
feelings so
call.
fast.
Once word got around, didn't take long for freelance pirates from every corner of the 7 systems to show up.
Oh wow.
And this is how the Crimson Fleet was born.
Exactly. The key became our base of operations. We spent months reinforcing our position there, making it nearly impossible to approach.
What was the UC's response to the situation?
First of all, UC Security gave up and handed the reins over to the big guns, the UC Navy. The Navy, in turn, sent ships to attack the key. I'd say there have been 3 major attacks over the last few years. And as you can tell by the fact we're having this interview, all the attacks were embarrassing failures.
Do you feel these embarrassing failures led them to form UC systems?
Absolutely. They've clearly given up and decided to shove the responsibility onto a separate division. That way, in the public eye, the UC Navy can move forward, proud and strong, while UC SysDef continually takes all the blame. It's all about PR spin for them, Gale. That's how the UC operates.
In the fleet,
Kinda disgusting, don't you think?
or die. Your choice.
Sounds a bit like you're trying to deflect attention off the atrocities the Crimson Fleet commits on a daily basis.
Nothing's a substitute for
Looking to make quick work of your
How about
enemies?
fighting the Freestar Collective over a bunch of rocks hanging in space? How about thousands of people dying while a bunch of pencil-pushing bastards sit in a cushy office and draw lines on a star map? Maybe the United Colonies should stop the bullshit and take a hard look in the mirror to
Please
see
tell
who the
me you know
monsters
exactly
really are.
what materials you need.
Hey, Isra. Why don't you chat more, huh?
Is that a serious
Sounds
question?
like there's one more interview and I don't know where that one is.
I like my weapons like I like my coffee. Scalding.
So I'll head back to my ship and
That last job didn't pan out. I need something bigger.
That's a clean break. Ready to go.
Plenty of marks to go around. That's a good time to be a pirate.
It must be great to be able to see yourself whenever you want. I bet your whole house is
Vigilance.
full of
Here I come.
villains.
grav jump complete. Dad, do you think Solomon Cole
Welcome
would have
back,
liked...
Agent. You're clear to dock at docking port 1.
Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Cole would have given me a good whipping. But I think he would have liked the man I grew
Green
into.
lights on the outer hatch. We're docked.
Getting up.
Yeah, what is it?
How do you think this
What can I help
adventure
you
is
with?
going? Great.
Are you ready to run
I'm
back
right
up?
behind you.
A moment in time we'll treasure forever? I'm thinking.
Shame the United Colonies built such an impressive ship for battle, instead of using it for exploration.
I know, right?
Howdy.
After I turn in this
Where is the fleet
thing,
as
we're
chasing
gonna go
ghosts on
to
Silver?
Anything new to report?
I have evidence for you.
Nice work. Let me take a look.
I've discovered some interesting information about Radley Jesso.
So, Mr. Yasso is actually
Yeah.
Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the record. I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself... Find anything else?
That's all I have
All right.
for now.
Keep up the good work.
We have really access to SysDef resources while I'm undercover.
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works.
Why hold prisoners aboard the Vigilance when you can send them directly to prison?
2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
What other background information is there?
They're pirates in every sense of the word, but they've managed to get more. That makes them especially.
Okay.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Hey.
You have permission to speak freely.
The frost is starting to interfere with my instruments.
The frost? What frost?
You keep installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day.
As the hero of Vectera, you need your own comic book, your own cartoon, your own theme song.
Undock.
I'm sure they're sad to see you go.
They're going to Jupiter.
what we're walking into.
Let's see if they've got anything worth taking.
For now.
We're back. Engines are up.
Have you heard anything interesting?
Rumor is a part of House Faroon that wouldn't shoot you on sight.
Okay. How many? Yeah, I just need to take 5 more shifts. Let's see, what's in here? Any contraband on board? Doesn't seem like there is any. Oh.
Board's all green. Successful
Welcome
job.
to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Our scan detected contraband on board. Halt and prepare to be boarded. All illegal and stolen goods will be confiscated.
Okay. You.
Copy that. Stay on course while we...
That annoys me. Could I hijack a ship from the spacers? And it has contraband on it somehow.
You should inspect anything I can help you with.
Alright.
Okay, no problem.
Let me see.
I'm sure you can find
sale.
I hope you're having a good day.
I like to think of my... as your emotional support human.
You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad.
I get out of bed.
Time to go? Have a good...
One more.
See? Well. Look who decided to rejoin the world. Well,
That.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always bought. I'm sure you can find something.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please. Okay. No bounty. Clear. Enjoy your visit.
Hey,
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Yeah?
it's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Is that the lodge? That looks like the lodge. I want to get to the lodge.
You didn't hear this from me, but those ecliptic mercenaries, the factions use them sometimes. Freestar Collective and UC both.
Mind bunking on the ship, but nothing is better than unwinding in your own quarters.
Yay. Yay, we're going to the eye.
You're looking as glorious as ever.
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard. This is Constellation Star Station LO868. Welcome aboard.
There was a small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare it try to spoil perfection? But don't worry, I blew it off. Pressure normalized, and we're docked.
No! I accidentally undocked.
We're loose.
Oh my god, I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Yay! Oh man, the eye looks so cool. Vladimir!
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
Good to meet you, Vladimir.
Glad you two finally have a chance to meet.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
Someone should have grabbed you, it was incredible.
Probably would have just gotten annoyed at being bothered. I'll catch a smile at our next big revelation. You know there's more to come. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
Understood, I need to check these leads in person.
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves. Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while. Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
I'll keep an eye out for Andreja.
Yes, indeed. Stop worrying so much, Vladimir. If she's out there, we'll find her.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but We all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
So you're retired from the Crimson Fleet? Didn't know that happened.
Usually doesn't. I'm overdrawn from... It's a long tale to tip you. Thought I was going to see lives... If you do go...
On deck.
Has anyone ever told you you're the greatest explorer in the several systems? Well, they
should. That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
No, I'm gonna go meet this ship. Will that give me a point? Oh yeah, the electric vessels do give me a point in, yes. That's nice.
Next to reading about you.
Nice jump. Right on target.
Yeah, let's trade.
Sure.
Let's...
Got some items.
Hillside Cave.
Ready for touchdown.
Alright. What the heck?
Gonna bury you. I'm going to end you. Looks like we're in the clear. Looks like the last of them.
Criminally, this pen is annoying.
power packs. Wouldn't want to be caught in these caves in the dark.
Okay, so... Plutonium.
Scanning. I'm sure there's something nearby.
Hold on.
Not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Alright, wait.
Liftoff complete. Let's go.
Achieving orbit now. Dad, what does superfluous mean? I just read it in my book.
Star Parcel freighter to unknown. Star Parcel's fleet's got a load of these aging Deimos monsters.
As in, Corico has a superfluous amount of books.
Well past their warranty. It's gonna take hours to fix this.
I won't have more than enough until I have a super duper fluous amount of books.
Company policy is if you step foot on here, I got a hot package that's paid. They'll dock
Star Parcel will
Given the current circumstances, Star Parcel needs that reward.
The paperwork involved in giving you anything.
I'm not asking for any more than I deserve.
You may need to...
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
Yeah, I hope so.
Not asking for any more than I deserve.
I already made you a fair... Listen, the standard payout...
Send it over and I'll deliver.
Excellent. All you need to do is drop this off. They'll take it from there. Thanks for bailing.
I have things for you.
You have something for me?
Yes? I should start charging. Goodbye.
I heard there's shortages. Over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint. See that shroud covering Neon? Believe it or not, you're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
Oh, wow.
Need some work done? Anything I can help you with?
I got an urgent Star Parcel delivery for you.
You the courier? I've been expecting you. Star Parcel has your payment right here. Anything else you need?
Sure. Let me see
I'm
what
sure
you
you can find something you like.
A responder, Falcon, Mustang, Econohall. That's it. Mecha Warhorse. I love this one, I really would. But this B-Class 125, okay. 5 crew. This would be fun to have. Sure, it does a slightly worse reactor. It has a worse reactor. I need a better reactor than that.
Can I help? Your
That's not the nearer planet. That's
Touchdown
House
imminent.
City. Time to get up and take out some ecliptics.
Yes, my captain?
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
Can you fucking let me through?
Before you start stuffing your pockets with ore, you might want to check who owns this mining facility.
Let's go in to the deep cave.
I certainly hope there's no seismic activity while we're in this cave.
Don't come any closer. Identify yourself.
I'm with Constellation. Vladimir sent me to find you.
Ah, good. I'm just glad we found you unharmed, Andreja.
You are the newest member, yes?
Looks like maybe they had a good reason.
Perhaps. I suspect Vladimir worried you might find me on the ground, instead of this one.
Probably.
We waste time. We should complete our mission and then we can talk. Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Spacers. Come on.
This is an active industrial site. Beginning combat protocol. And taking damage.
Got it, Coach Man. Yeah.
Damage registered.
I know. Hold on.
You're not walking out of here.
That's nothing!
You cannot.
Look into the med pack.
What does your scanner reveal?
Oh, it must be through those doors. Yep.
Damn it!
Come back. Meet your death. I can take it.
Come on!
Huh.
Where have they gone?
Damn it! That hurts!
I cannot wait to kill you.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
There you are! You're going down!
Oh, yes.
You're back. You did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The artifact grants the first person who touches it a vision?
Yes. Not that I've been able to make any sense of them.
The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already more than we had before. I think it is important that we discuss what you saw back there. That man. What I had done.
It was either you or him, right?
It was, yes. I appreciate that. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared amongst members of Constellation. May I ask what your background is?
I was a miner at Argos Extractors. But before that, I was a bounty hunter.
Argos. I have heard of this company. Small, reckless. Interesting. I do not have experience with this profession, but I have my own experiences with... We both seem to be... Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to corner me. If it is known that this has happened again, well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. I would not want it to be even longer in the future. Do you understand?
You got it. Mum's the word.
Mom, this means we are in agreement. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can.
Let's go to the lodge.
Did you know I used to have an office near the top of Mast? How far the mighty have fallen. Eh? Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
Why? Was there concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but came back empty-handed.
They could be anywhere, can't they? They're embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader?
Probably. Got you beat 3 artifacts to your 0.
I wasn't aware we were competing, but game on.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be working together, not competing.
What's wrong with a little rivalry here and there? I think it pushes us to be at our best.
Or causes nothing but argument.
Arguments which then breed distrust. Noel is right, Mateo.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. What do you think? A little competition can't be that bad, can it?
I'm at my best when someone else is trying their hardest to win.
Exactly. We're all friends here. Why shouldn't we want to bring out the best in each other?
The best shouting, you mean? The halls of the lodge echo, you know.
I'm siding with Mateo on this one as well. I find that a little competition is the spark people need to push themselves to achieve.
You know what? I just realized
I do not mind being out, but I do agree that...
I'm just glad to be home.
Yes. So am I.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new... The facts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I received a message from...
Don't tell me Barrett has sent you another one of this dirty joke.
No. I wish it was that simple. It's not from Barrett specifically. It's a line list of questions they need answered.
Yes, Barrett. Number 3. Your retort to the Crimson Fleet
Are you
raiders
receiving these
on
messages
Leonis
often?
3.
No, it's the first time. But the fact that they're reaching out...
Your wisecrack about the Ashta and the Miner to the patrons of the Stone Root Inn.
You feel like you're ignoring your responsibilities.
Something like that. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department.
But I'm not sure it's the top.
That is the list you provided to me, in the exact order you dictated. Shall I update
8
the
years
listing?
isn't a bad run for anything government related.
Had we notched some significant achievements, I'd agree with you. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending. and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders.
It's ridiculous to accept all the blame.
Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that I failed, because if I had fought harder...
Nonsense. No one would have pushed harder than you.
That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know.
At least Constellation has been a great success.
Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, it elevates me to these positions of authority. But all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced.
You're afraid that your absence will cause Constellation to collapse.
Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it.
Don't worry, Sarah. We'll figure this out together.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost...
I'll always be here for you, Sarah.
Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. Please, it's not you. It's me. But thank you for being...
Eyes always open to Constellation.
Woohoo!
I can't believe I get to stand near you, breathing the same air. I've got to have every molecule.
How long have I been... Wow, that's been almost 2 hours.
Board is clear. We're docked.
I'm boarding.
Now that those artifacts aren't just blips of hope in the blackest sea, I found an interesting pattern. The grav anomaly generated by one of those artifacts, it matches one on another planet. A bigger one.
That doesn't make sense. The artifacts are roughly similar in size.
The ones we found, anyway. No telling what this is, but you can feel that excitement in the air, can't you? It's something important. Going to send you the mark close as I can, but I'm having trouble pinpointing the source. You'll need to explore the area on foot. Put your scanner to work. Don't know what you'll find. Keep your eyes.
Then near the anomaly, use my scanner. Got it.
And from there, maybe you catch a smile.
Press A on the third.
It must be great to be able to see yourself whenever you want. I bet your whole house is full of mirrors.
I don't have a house yet.
Nice. Clean set there. Jump complete. Motion restored.
Landing commencing.
heard that you're so... fast, you can run around a planet and sign the back of your own head. We just need to find you a pen.
Hold on. Oh.
Maybe you can get that to point us to the nearest restaurant. Haha.
This must be it. I'll be right back. So that'll be all today. I'll probably continue this later. Thank you for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, please leave a follow, subscribe to do if you wish to do so. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.